I think you want to go from point to like the 3 position, right?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
All right, and Danny, Brian, John, talk about your builds. What's been a struggle for you guys?
So currently I have a diamond outside score, but my weakness is really my perimeter defense as well as my shooting, but that's more on me because I have a 95-3, but unfortunately I haven't found a shot that I like and I haven't gone into the lab to find a shot that I do like, so that's on me, but my defense is the real problem, Joe. Like, my perimeter defense is just not holding up.
All right, so for Rodney,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the 76ers, Derrick Rose is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's O'Neal. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. So the Bucks win the tip.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jordan passes to Rose. Back to Jordan. The kick out to LeBron. 3-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Breaking back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
And that's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now. And that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Middleton can't get it to go. On its way from Rose for 2.
You know, once he starts going down here, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Tries it from 9. And the rejection by Giannis. On deep. Jordan dishes to LeBron. And here's Giannis from outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Jordan, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Portis throws it down.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Jordan with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holiday against Rose. Lopez kicks to Holiday. From 13, and it's Shaq with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-4 run.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Now Middleton following the three-point attempt by Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
The unmistakable feel of the first day, Clark, of the NBA regular season. Game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus.
That's his second personal foul.
Focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks. Grayson Allen comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Durant's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Lopez. No good on the quick three. Philadelphia leading by 8. From deep three-point range, Curry dishes to Giannis. Over Middleton, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Giannis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage. At both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Passes it to Holiday. 3 from Matthews. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. Outside Hill. Goes up the baseline. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside. getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And Antetokounmpo skins it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here is Hill. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And the 76ers with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Durant. Kobe comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in for Jordan. Here's Allen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good work defensively by Bryant. Outside Jordan. From the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hill passes to Middleton, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic. Getting his hands up to block shots.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, terrific work from Hill. Angling his body perfectly on the shot and forcing the defense to act.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
Both free throws good from Hill.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Hill against Curry. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place.
Fans, your Sixers youth.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And so James will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for him. So with James on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Durant. LeBron James is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Giannis, he's checked in for the 76ers. LeBron with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Curry way outside. They get the rebound. Deep. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Bucks trail by 21. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
again, Philadelphia.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Connaughton finds Holiday. Timeout called, the Bucks. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go. More contact. More aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Rose is checked in for Curry. The Bucks also with the sub. Allen's checked in. And again, the Bucks miss. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And that one's good by Giannis.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
The 76ers making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Giannis' journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Knocks it loose. Taken away by Holiday. Allen outside and stolen by Jordan. From deep three-point range, here's Durant. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. Stolen by Holiday. And here's Ingles outside. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-2 run here.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
He had stolen by Ingles. They double him with LeBron. Ingles kicks to Portis. The baseline J. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
House contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Portis. Matthews comes in for Joe Ingles. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Hill. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. Can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters too.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The kick out to Hill. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 9.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Hill passes to Allen. And they get it. Curry with some nice D. Philadelphia shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Allen outside. Pass to Middleton. And he drops it in from the low post.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And Jordan sends it back. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
It's stolen by Curry. A three ball. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 2 block shots, and 2 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably they're getting bullied. I'm not sure they have the players to change that.
That about wraps it up. Time.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The 76ers shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. Portis is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Rose. On the wing, Holiday. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting like 21% from the field so far. The Bucks working the ball around. Connaughton passes to Holiday. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside Curry. There's the pass to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Philadelphia. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one all-star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple all-star seasons.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Back to Middleton. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The 76ers making a switch here. Jokic is checked in, and that one is good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Curry dishes to Jordan. Jokic on top. Lopez covering beyond the arc. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Shoots the 3. Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Jordan, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pass to Connaughton. That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Shoots over Connaughton. Jokic finds Curry. Outside, Jordan. Back to Jordan. Four on the clock. Pulls it up. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Middleton outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul. James checked in for Michael Jordan. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Grayson Allen's checked in for Brook Lopez.
Substitution on the court.
Holiday looking over the floor. Passes to Connaughton. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic. Getting his hands up to block shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Matthews comes in for Pan. Connaughton, and it's Hill in for Jrue Holiday. Hill with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Outside Curry. Pass to LeBron. Fires the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
They get it back. And the pass to Jordan. The three. Buries it from three-point range. Jordan's got 17 now.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Hill. Middleton right side. The shot off that time. Good D by Jordan.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. On its way from Curry for two, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Milwaukee has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And he commits the intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Team is already in the penalty.
First free throw is good.
Guys, Wesley Matthews is a pure shooter.
A
long-range bomber who also plays lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's a heck of a combination.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Shaq is checked in for LeBron. And it's Rose in for Curry. Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
You know, with top-flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Hill. Middleton can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
And stolen by James. He got it up. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Jokic is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Rose, and there's Bryant, and it's James in at the 3 spot. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Getting ideal positioning and using it to capitalize on the offensive glass, that's evidence of the strength that LeBron James has.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All-Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Milwaukee now. Hill kicks to Ingles. Outside Matthews to the paint. Hill drops in the layup for 2.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
The Bucks shooting only 21% from the field so far. Hill passes to Ingles. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Over LeBron. LeBron with the block. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Ingles.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Carter in for Hill. And here's LeBron outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for LeBron. And Curry sub in for Rose.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis' teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for the Bucks.
That's his 5th.
Curry with the steal.
Second.
Jordan way outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now. Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a tad early.
Jordan, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
The floor for your Sixer, Michael
Connaughton against Jordan. Connaughton kicks to Carter. Passes it to Ingles. Poked loose. Here's Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
Connaughton with it. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action.
I'm for. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good by Curry.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in towing with opposing defenses.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bucks. Pass to Ingles. And an intentional foul right there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his second.
Free throw drops for Ingles.
Wow, they made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And Giannis gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running trying to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And there's the call on Curry.
That's his
That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Curry. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus, and he'll have to go to the line for 2. Derrick Rose is checked in for Philadelphia. Carter hits them both. Philadelphia has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And Jokic throws it down.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Bucks shooting only 21% from the field so far. Ingles can't get it to go. Philadelphia's shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Rose has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Carter looking around. Kicks to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the call on James.
LeBron James.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. And some changes here for the 76ers. Durant's checked in for Antetokounmpo. James comes in for LeBron. And Kobe is subbed in for Michael Jordan. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Hill, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. They get it back. Rose dishes to LeBron. Rose double teamed. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Hill passes to Carter. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Jokic defending. Charity stripe shot. And again, the Bucks miss. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
James fires from way outside. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Rose against Ingles. Lays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Durant against Carter. Now here's Durant. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Hill. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. All right, David. Great job.